Okay, let's move on. There's a new chip being developed by researchers at a Texas university, University of Texas at Dallas, which can give smartphones the long-envied superhero ability, Lewis, to see through walls or clothes or other objects. Have you heard about this?
A little bit, yeah.
It's a small, inexpensive microchip which can discern a terahertz band of the electromagnetic spectrum, and this can work along with CMOS technology behind processors that are usually in personal computers or smartphones or televisions. And the combination of these two means that you can put this into the back of a cell phone with a transmitter and turn the device into basically you can see through objects, which is obviously creating a lot of privacy concerns, but also exciting a lot of people with some of the possibilities of what they might be able to do with this thing.
Right. And I know they're testing it with a limit, right?
Right now they're saying to kind of dispel some of the privacy concerns, they're testing it with a 4-inch read depth. So you have to be 4 inches away from something to see through it. But it seems you could modify that part pretty easily.
Yeah, if you're a pro with this stuff, there will be people out there modding phones, and probably illegally, to extend the range of this.
The terahertz band wavelengths fall between microwave and mobile phone signals, and or rather, they fall between the microwaves used for mobile phone signals and those used for infrared, like for night vision goggles. And there are some interesting medical implications here, right? I mean, instead of having to have potentially a CAT scan or MRI, depending on how this looks, for certain things you could just use one of these screens and put it up to somebody, which is a pretty big development.
Yeah, but I mean, I think when it comes to that, I would rely on the more advanced, expensive technology.
Well, when we first had MRIs, people said, I think maybe that sounds like voodoo. I think I want to rely more on the opinion of the doctor.
Yeah, well,
so that can change. The question is whether this thing is TSA approved.
In that case, you have the opinion of a doctor or something that actually you can look into the body with. So, I mean, now there's going to be two things that you can look into the body with. I mean, which would you trust more?
Well, a
cell phone or an MRI machine?
Well, it doesn't have to be on a cell phone.
Well, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
My question is whether this thing is TSA approved.
Technically, yes, right?
No, I'm saying that if the TSA can use this.
If porno scanners are, then why wouldn't this be?
What about pedophiles? I would be concerned. Imagine if you just have a guy standing around at the playground. It looks like he's just on his phone and he's really looking under kids' clothes. I would be worried about that.
Well, if he's pointing it at the kids and he's pitching a tent in his pants, then it's probably safe to assume that the guy's up to no good.
Oh, really? That's how you would determine it?
That would be my conclusion.
This technology actually has been around for years, but now it's starting to become tested in some of these more consumer applications.
Things are getting smaller, right?
A lot of things getting smaller, no question about that. All right, on today's bonus show, a woman compensated by her employer for a sex injury. It's an incredible story. We'll talk to Lewis about whether he's had any kind of on-the-job problems like that. Also, Google Maps reuniting a son with his mother after 25 years, and parents suing Apple over addictive apps and spending. Back after this, stay tuned.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.